Hello everyone and welcome back. You're with GOLD From Epidemic. Hope you've all had a great day. So today guys, something special. I'm starting Season 2. Season 2 is going to be the same thing with PvP videos from ARK Soft, but it's going to be at an increased speed, so that way it's just a bit quicker episodes, something new. Some of my mates have told me that they'd rather not sit through 40 minutes of an episode, and I can understand that. So this way it's less than half of a 40 minutes, 17 for this one. I think they'll all be around 17 or 18 minutes is what I'm going to try and keep them to. So I hope you guys enjoy the new format. I'm not going to stop Season 1 either. I'm still going to keep going with the longer format, but I'm also going to add this in for a bit of variety, so that way we've got just a bit of different stuff to it. And I'm not just going to copy Season 1 episodes and bring them over and make them an increased speed. I'm going to actually have new episodes for that, because sometimes it's late at night and I'd rather just not talk, or it's going to disturb the family. So that way it just makes it a little bit easier and I don't lose content, because I don't want to actually do one and then not be able to put it up for you guys, or got to go through so much work, it's not funny. So I wondered also guys, do you want me to talk through these ones on this Season 2, or would you rather just a quick intro and some music? Let me know in the comments whether you'd rather have me talking about stuff. But for this one I wanted to give you guys a bit of a spin as well and tell you what's been happening in my life. I'm actually moving house at the moment. We're moving 3 houses into one, and the house where I've been doing all my footage, my house, we're actually moving out of that in another couple of weeks, or a week depending on when I get this video uploaded. And so if I don't have any content out for a little while, you'll understand why guys, but I think I should be okay. I've got a backlog of wins and stuff like that to put up there. It's just actually having the time to edit them. But I'll be leaving the computer here till the last minute and trying to get as many of them done as ahead of schedule as I can, and have them uploaded and just ready to go, and I'll release them on the Mondays that I've been releasing them on. I do plan on setting a schedule too guys, but because I've been up in the air with moving and all that sort of stuff at the moment, I just haven't got around to setting the schedule. So I will do in the future, but stay tuned and expect there's going to be more, because I want to make the channel a lot bigger and get a lot more followers if I can, and just bring you guys a lot more content. So, and thanks very much guys for the support I've been receiving. It's been absolutely awesome. I really appreciate it. So guys, in this match I went for a bit of a search around the top to see if I could find anyone, but Mega Fog was there. I couldn't do anything about that. So then I've come down the monkey coast, as I like to call it. So the monkeys are usually underneath me. I decided to parachute down this time. I'm an eyesore coming down in a parachute, but hey, it makes me go a lot faster and it looks cool. I enjoy doing it for the look of it. So if you didn't know too guys, you can steer parachutes. You just face in the direction you want to go and press forward. It's very simple. And if you drop in water, you're pretty safe. Or you can have another parachute ready to go and just drop down and deploy it right just before you get to the ground. So we're doing a run down the beach. It looks so much better when you're running this far just down the beach. Just seeing what we can find through the forest here. Spot a couple of dilos. Can I line them up? Oh, how's that? Lined up. Absolutely perfect. So we'll head down the water, get a bit of a drink. And on this coast, the monkey coast, you have to be prepared for the bugs, because the bugs are real. It's not the same as the other coast. The other coast has lots of flies flying around the place. This one has ants and flies together, so it's got the packs, and when you go within range of them, they're going to be after you. Did you see that guys, what I'm pointing at? I was spun out. I didn't know what it was, whether it was a player or an animal or something, but something got hit for 6. I went to investigate, but I couldn't get anywhere near it. I think it was actually a long way away. I can't say I've seen that before. It actually made me stop and take notice. I was like, what? What are you? And it actually glitched there in the air for, I don't know, 2 minutes, and it just went back and forward. I didn't think it was actually going to move very far, but then it sort of caught up and just sped ahead. So it was quite funny. But at the moment, seeing as I haven't found any apes, because that's what I came down the coast to do, was to see if there was any apes, because you can have quite a lot of fun with apes as your first pet if you can get them early enough and go and have a bit of fun with people. But I decided instead of that, seeing as there wasn't any around, I'd come up and get the red drop up here and see what was in there to decide my next strategy. Because obviously I can't just keep searching around the map. There's no point to it. I might not find any of them. I might find other players who've got actual tames up, and I'll be in a bad position at that point. So at the moment now it's time to figure out what we're doing, and if there's some bullets in this drop here, then I'm going to go and do some quick crafting, because if you can get bullets out of a drop, all you got to do is craft the gun, obviously, and that's so much easier than having to craft all your bullets and all your gunpowder as well. So you don't even need your mortar and pestle if you've got the bullets. It's just something to keep in mind, guys, and it can get you ahead quite a lot faster. So this is my favourite little other trick, again with a parachute. I like my parachutes. There's a little hole through these trees here. See, I'm just directing myself a little bit to the side, and I decide mid-air and go, those Brontos look interesting. I reckon I could tame one of them. So the process has started. I wish I was going a tiny bit slower there. Would have been a bit better. I could have hung over the top of him and did it that way. I'll have to try that one day. Try to just get up high above the Bronte and shoot him with arrows. Wonder if it'll work. So I'll drag this guy back up through here. This is like the little secret alley. Well, I call it secret alley anyway. And it's my secret spot. Shh, don't tell anyone. Well, I suppose it's not really my secret spot anymore. But it was my little secret backup spot for when the ape taming went bad. So now, just pull this dude up into the bush a bit more. There's so many rocks and stuff up here, he'll get caught. There's no way he won't get caught. And he's nice and hidden up in here, guys, so I can get him down, get him trained. The only problem is I break my bow all the time. I used to carry more bows, but I really need the slots for having other things out in them, so I'm learning to not have as many bows as I used to have. I still have 2, a lot of people just have 1. I used to have 3, but we got him down, that's the main thing, so give him some berries and forget about him. And seeing as I got those bullets and everything now I'll get some crafting done, get a crafting station working. And he's a good marker as well, because I'm going to spot him from a mile away if I need to see where my stuff is. And I'm pretty hidden in the bush here, I don't expect anyone else to find me. So cool, we've got our forges down now, and we'll get them going so we can actually get some wood to get that happening. And then we'll get our smithy down. Just got to get a bit of metal crafting and a few other things together. I still need some hide. So if you're going to take down one of these guys for hide, you're best to use trank arrows, because these guys take a lot longer to actually kill with real arrows, and when they're tranked you can just spear them and you save a lot of health. And these guys actually hurt quite a bit because they run so fast, so make sure you keep an eye out on them and stay away from them. So once you got your smithy down, guys, you can pretty much make anything that's allowed in free-for-all. Because I mostly play free-for-all, I don't have a twos partner for doing it. It's very hard for me at the moment because we've got a young baby and I don't know when I'm going to get a chance to play. So it just depends, I play around the family and when I get a chance to. So that's why I don't really have a twos partner or anything like that. I would like to do it, it's just being able to schedule the time. And obviously with moving and all that sort of stuff as well, it's just been very, very busy. These rocks, guys, are the secret. They're metal. What do they say? There's metal in them there hills, or in this case, them there round rocks. If you can get to those round rocks and you've got a proper metal pick, and believe me guys too, I know I'm changing subject quickly, it's only a small change, you need a metal pick. It really makes a big difference. If you're trying to harvest metal, get a metal pick. If you try to do it with a stone one, you're going to waste the resource and you're going to get hardly any from it. So make sure you take that few seconds to go and get a metal pick. They're very easy to get. It's one metal, some wood and some leather, and think that's it. Maybe a bit of fibre. I don't even think you need that, but it doesn't take very much at all. So make sure you get your metal pick. Doing this also is another really good hidden secret. So shh, don't tell too many people. But if you do this, you get lots of levels, because it's just great for levels. You'll easily get over 200 health without any trouble. You could get 260 health just from smashing some of those things. Especially if you just level health. I don't do it that way, but every time I go down there and I do it this way, I get over 200 health. Easy. Some other games will only get to 160 or 170. I mean, I do like to put my points in lots of spots around the place. Some people like to just go purely health and other things, so it gives them an advantage in some stages. Just depends how you want to play it. So I got up there, got some more in the forges. And there's still more of these rocks, which is absolutely awesome. I don't actually think that the speed increase makes the video unwatchable, guys, because that's what I was worried about, that it would be like so unwatchable that it's just flying over here and flying over there. I think it actually increases it to a decent speed. Let me know what you think about it, guys. Do you think it should go down a little bit in speed and you'd rather have the videos a touch longer, or do you think it's about perfect there? I think it's pretty good there. I could probably drop it back a little bit more, it just depends on the time. I was a bit careful there. I didn't want to hit that choke. I've had many times where I've done that. My biggest enemy in this game is myself. It's not the other players. Like, yeah, I'm not the best shot, but most of the time I'll be killed by my own stupidity. I'll do something stupid and that will be the death of me. It's just so frustrating. Especially when you're really tired. You just want a game and you come in and you get all psyched up and then you jump on and you make one silly mistake and it's over in this game. It's not very forgiving, but that's cool. I enjoy it. I'm not complaining. It's just quite funny. So we're getting set up. We've got a gun. Look at that field. It's coming up. This place closes out at about 5 minutes, guys. And when the shield is getting to in this location, it's moving fast. So you don't have time to go back and do a little bit more crafting or anything like that. You could try and have your crafting base a bit higher up, but the further up the mountain you go, the more chance you've got of getting caught. Did you see how there too, guys, I actually moved over to the side. I didn't try to go directly up that hill, or otherwise I would have lost that Bronto. The Bronto couldn't have walked up that. I knew the side was a lot less steep, so I came over this way and I was hoping he could push through. Yeah, so he got through. Here I do something smart and silly. It was smart if I had to have seen those other two big dinos there. I didn't see the two big dinos, the Trike and the Stego. If I'd seen them, I wouldn't have done that. I just wanted the bugs and the Dilate, just for some free levels. But it's alright, I just pressed passive and ran them up here. They only attacked for a little while. They couldn't really keep up with it that much to do a great deal of damage, so it didn't really matter. So guys, the last battle, it's a-coming. It's time. I'm checking out the ramp because this is a very dangerous spot on the ramp. I get killed here quite a bit. People will come down just for this second while I'm doing this. I'm going to come down and shoot you in the head. It's very annoying. You want to make sure you have a good look around before you go jumping into your inventory or the dino's inventory, and you want to make sure that you are fast. The faster you are, the less chance you have of being shot. I always have a look, guys. If you didn't notice, guys, you get your name put up in the sky as well when you die. So there's a guy over there. I got a couple of good shots on him, but then I lose him. Don't know whether he ducked down or what, but I lost him at that point. I'm trying to find him, but I just can't see him. Can't get his name tag to load up. He did well to get away from me there. I also slowed the video back down for the ending too, guys, because that's some of the best parts of this game is the end. So hope you you don't mind that the end is at normal speed. Again, let me know. It may be a few weeks before I get another one out too. It just depends for this one. This is like the trial. It might be a month before I do another one in this series, but this is the series 2 coming. Now this, guys, is awesome. Bang, you're dead, buddy. One shot to the head, you are dead, and you dino each it just for good measure, and I'll have you dino. So I really didn't even need my Bronto, because now I've got this one. I've got the Spino. Old mate did well there. He eluded me. He turned around and went outside. He's taking damage anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So we'll chomp him for a bit, just get his health down a little bit. He's throwing shotguns and everything at me. I was going to say, what are you doing, Bronto? You should have been whacking him. You got to be careful, they've got a big hitbox, these Spire things, guys. Oh well, I've sicked Rex onto him now. And that there, guys, is victory. So I hope you enjoyed it, guys. And if you did, make sure you thumbs up the video, tell your friends about the channel, and subscribe. And I'd love to see you for the next video. So you all take care, guys, stay safe, and don't forget to leave a comment. Thanks again, guys. See you later.